The city of Dubai faded behind us, its glass towers shrinking like a mirage in the rearview mirror. The air grew warmer as we left the city, heading toward the legendary Rub Al Khali, the empty quarter. Smooth roads gave way to sandy tracks, and the world transformed into rolling dunes, each one sculpted by the wind. The sun painted the sky in gold and purple, casting long shadows that danced across the sand. I pressed my hand to the window, feeling the shift from metropolis to wilderness. The silence was profound, filled with echoes of ancient caravans and Bedouin stories. The desert felt alive, breathing in the cool evening air. The contrast was breathtaking, a reminder of the raw beauty that still exists in our world. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the world hushed, waiting. In that quiet, I felt a deep connection to this place, as if welcomed into a sacred cathedral of sand and sky. The adventure had truly begun. Suddenly, our driver grinned, deflated the tires, and with a roar, we plunged into the dunes. The ride was wild, up steep slopes teetering at the crest, then sliding down in a rush of golden sand. Laughter and shrieks filled the car as we surfed the dunes, the world outside a blur of sand and sky. Our driver navigated the chaos with effortless skill, reading the desert like a map. We were strangers, now united by adrenaline and awe. When the engine finally fell silent atop a high dune, the desert's peace returned. The first stars appeared in the indigo sky. I stepped onto the warm sand, heart pounding, breathless from the thrill. The silence felt even deeper after the storm of excitement. After the chaos, a line of camels awaited, their eyes wise and patient. With help, I climbed onto a camel, rising above the dunes for a new perspective. The ride was slow and calming, the desert's ancient rhythm beneath me. Each step echoed centuries of Bedouin journeys across these sands. The only sounds were the camel's soft footsteps and the creak of the saddle. Twilight bathed the dunes in gold, and I felt connected to history. Riding the camel was more than a tourist activity. It was a tribute to the desert's timeless spirit. The world slowed down, and my mind grew quiet. I rested my hand on the camel's neck, feeling a simple, honest connection. The camel ride bridged the modern and the ancient, letting me absorb the desert's soul. Night fell as we arrived at a Bedouin-style camp glowing with lanterns. The air was rich with the aroma of grilled meats and spices, and Arabic music drifted through the night. We were welcomed with cardamom coffee and sweet dates, a gesture both traditional and heartfelt. The camp was alive with people from around the world, sharing stories and laughter under the stars. The feast was a celebration of Arabian cuisine, kebabs, hummus, slow-cooked lamb, enjoyed on cushions beneath the open sky. The atmosphere was joyful, a tapestry of cultures woven together for one magical night. In the heart of the desert, we found warmth, light, and fellowship. It was a sanctuary, a perfect contrast to the wild dunes beyond. After dinner, the music swelled and the performances began. A tanoura dancer spun in a blur of color, his movements a spiritual meditation. A belly dancer followed, her shimmering costume and graceful dance telling stories of joy and tradition. The crowd was swept up in the celebration, energy and wonder filling the air. The grand finale, a fire dancer commanding flames, painting streaks of light against the night. Gasps and cheers echoed as fire lit up our faces. When the last flame faded, silence returned and the lights dimmed. I leaned back, gazing up at a sky ablaze with stars, the Milky Way arching overhead. In that starlit quiet, I felt the true magic of the desert. Sometimes the greatest adventures find you in a moment of wonder beneath a million stars.